Tsukishima sighs and looks up who's in front of him. He saw Kamiko looking sideways. Kamiko seems like thinking something. Kamiko, oh Tsukishima, you're already here. Did you tell Hinata that we'll be meeting today? Maybe I'm mean to you, but once I keep a promise I'll fulfill it. So what do you want to talk about? Well, you see I love you, right? And you see that I don't love you, right? Geez, why you have to say that in front of me? Give some respect. So as I was saying a while ago, I love you. And because I didn't know that you're already in a relationship with Hinata, I've made a mistake. What mistake, Kamiko? I told my parents that I love you, and, well, you see, it's almost a year ago when I told them that I love you, and then months ago before you revealed your relationship with Hinata they asked me if I still love you and I said yes, and... Why you seemed so nervous? They're now arranging our marriage. What? You're not deaf, Tsukishima? Yes, I've heard it. But what the fuck? Is this your plan? Of course not. Then why? They found your company and they plan on investing there. In exchange you'll marry me. But I know that my parents won't accept it because they support my relationship with Hinata. I know. But my parents took advantage. What do you mean? You didn't know? Didn't know what? Tsukishima Corporation is getting bankrupt. I didn't know about that. They didn't told you. I just said I didn't know. Right. Okay, sorry. Now, will you do me a favor? I won't marry you. Sometimes I'm asking myself why I love you. Because I'm handsome. Okay, tell that to your old self who'll just cry because his mother confiscated his Dino plushie. Okay, Kamiko, forget the past and let's make a move to our problem today. See? Still can't deny that you've cried all night for that Dino plushie. You little shit. Yamaru Oni-san. Tsukishima's aura changed. Kageyama Kamiko. Tsukishima picked a stone and about to throw it towards Kamiko. Oi 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 Tsukishima, I'm telling you, put that stone down. Don't you dare throw that in my pretty face. Tsukishima just glared at his childhood best friend. So do me a favor. What kind of favor? Let's pursue my parents to cancel that goddamn engagement. Why? It's not like I want to be married to you, okay? Just why? Don't you like the idea of marrying this handsome man in front of you? Kamiko faced the tree. Do you think I like the idea of marrying a tree? Kamiko faces Tsukishima again. The truth is I love the idea of marrying you. Imagine your first love will be staying with you for the rest of your life. But I respect you, Tsukishima. I love you, but I won't ruin your relationship with Hinata. I don't want you to be forced on marrying me. If ever you'll marry me, that is because you love me, not because of that arranged marriage. Because if we'll get marriage that is against our own will, I know we'll just keep on hurting each other. Also, didn't I promise to you when we're still a child? I'll do my very best just to keep that beautiful smile of yours. Even if it hurts me. Because Tsukishima, seeing you smile and happy is so priceless, and I know that I'm not the one that can make you smile. So who am I to ruin your happiness, right? And also don't blame yourself that I love you. It's me who's at fault. It's me who assumed that you like me, so stop avoiding me, you constipated gay. Kamiko-chan. Tsukishima, don't you ever call me Kamiko-chan again. It's so cringe and I'm just younger by months. You're still the Kamiko that I know who'll run towards me if you hear a thunder. And you're still the Tsukishima I know who pee on his shorts after seeing a baby snake. Okay, let's stop with the flashbacks. Fine, I'll agree with your plan. By the way, Tsukishima, do you really want to stay with Hinata for the rest of your life? Yes, I'm 10 billion% sure. Okay, now show, go away. Do you wanna build a snowman? Go away, Tsukishima. Alright, chill, ha ha ha. Bye, Kamiko-chan. Fuck you, you constipated gay. Tsukishima just laughs and walks away. After Tsukishima is out of sight, a tear fell on Kamiko's eyes. Kamiko fished her phone on her pocket and dialed someone's number. Okay, stick with the plan. This will be successful. The other line agreed and then end the call. I'm sorry, Hinata, and I hope you'll forgive me after doing this. Kamiko leaves the park after 30 minutes. He'll be meeting his father and talk to him about the wedding. On the other side, okay, let's put a very slight no one under 18 symbol, he. Osamu is just sitting on Akashi's bed, waiting for Akashi to go out from the bathroom because they'll go to the church today. After a while Akashi goes out from the bathroom, shirtless, and the towel around his waist as a cover to his private parts. Osamu looks up from his phone after hearing the bathroom door open and he regrets it because he saw how the water drips down in Akashi's body. Osamu lays on Akashi's bed and covered his face with the pillow. Ya Akashi Keiji learned to say that you're done taking a bath and will go out. All naked, Akashi just looked at Osamu confusedly. What's wrong with that? You're giving me a heart attack. You're being dramatic again Osamu. I'm not dramatic. Just chalk okay. Akashi just shook his head and started wearing his clothes well except for his t-shirt. He thought he'll tease Osamu because Osamu is a panicked gay. I'm now fully clothed Maya-sam. Osamu slowly removes the pillow on his face and looks at the shirtless Akashi in front of him. Akashi Keiji. Ha 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 ha. Akashi just laughed at how Osamu's face became red. You're so cute Maya-sam smiling face with smiling eyes. Your face is so red face with tears of joy. Osamu just glared at Akashi and grabbed him towards his bed. Now. Akashi is laying on his bed while Osamu is on top of him. Osamu using one hand pinned Akashi's hands above his head. You dared to tease me kitten. Oi my Sam get off me we're still going to church remember. Osamu leans down and smell Akashi's neck. We still have an hour. Osamu licks Akashi's neck earning a slight moan from the later. Osamu decided to kiss Akashi's neck and nibble its skin. Maya-sam. Osamu smirks and trail his hands towards Akashi's chest and proceed on playing with its nipples. Ah. Osamu pinched it earning a loud moan from Akashi. Osamu got tired of nibbling Akashi's neck so he goes down and started sucking Akashi's nipples. Akashi moans and arched his back. Osamu just continued sucking it while his other hand is playing with its tip. Osamu kissed Akashi's forehead, both eyelashes, nose both cheeks and about to kiss his lips when, knock knock knock, hey you too. Bokuto is already here. Osamu groaned in frustration while Akashi laughs at Osamu's reaction. Fuck that owl. Hey I'm also an owl. You're a kitten. Period. Now get dressed before I'll make him wait for hours. Akashi just shook his head and wears the shirt that Osamu tossed to him. Isn't it your shirt? How come it's in my cabinet? I told you Akashi I'll leave some clothes here in case I'll be having a sleepover. Well I'm sorry I forgot about that. It's okay. I'm used to it. You just forget everything I say. Akashi wraps his arms around Osamu's shoulder. Dude stop being dramatic. It's so cringe. You called me dude. What's wrong with that? You don't like dude. Okay. Now let's go bro. Dude. Bro. KG I almost fucked you and you're calling me that. Akashi removes his arms around Osamu's shoulder and pulled him closer using his collar. Akashi whispers on Osamu's ear in a flirty way. Okay then, let's go daddy. He slightly nibbled Osamu's ear before dashing downstairs to approach Bokuto still smiling widely. Akashi fucking Keiji. What did you do to Osamu, Keiji? Nothing. After a minute Osamu approached them while glaring at Akashi and Akashi is just giggling. Where are you going? Can you go home before lunch so I can cook for 4 persons? We can't go home for lunch Sejuro-san, but we'll go back before dinner, and we'll be going to church. What? Church? What's wrong with that? You're getting married. And you only invite Bokuto as a witness, huh? You'll be going to church right? You should have told me so that me and my teammates can also witness your wedding. Now you're getting married and we didn't even prepared any food, the venue the guests. You can't just marry without those. Marriage is important. Postpone your wedding for a month or 2 so we can prepare about it. The motif should be dusty rose and gris, and the cake should be as tall as Osamu and chocolate flavor. It should be a beach wedding and should I call a media for your wedding? Sejuro-san. Sejuro-san will just attend a mass. We're not getting married. You're not getting married. Yes, not yet. Well if that's the case leave this household now before I'll kick your asses out of here. It's okay if you won't come back. Bring KG to your house and come back here if he's already pregnant or you'll marry him. Sejuro-san I can't be pregnant. Then come back here if you'll marrying Osamu. Are you kicking me out? Isn't it obvious? We'll be going now. Bye. Okay, I'll just send your clothes to Osamu's house. Are you for real, Sejuro-san? Yes, now show. Akashi just sighs and goes out. He knows that Akashi is just kidding, so he let it slide. Whose car will be using? Mine. Now get in. Akashi, sit beside me, smiling face with smiling eyes, smiling face with smiling eyes. Don't want to interrupt, but are you seriously making me as your driver? I'm sorry, I didn't intend on saying that, smirking face. Well, Bokuto-san, you can sit at the passenger seat, I'll just sit here at the back. Osamu looks at Akashi in the rear view mirror and he's smirking at Osamu. Thought balloon, you'll be dead later, Akashi. Bokuto sits on the passenger seat. Osamu starts driving while Bokuto start talking to Akashi, who'll just respond time to time. When they arrived at the church, Bokuto and Osamu fights who'll be sitting beside Akashi because Akashi settled himself at the edge of the chair. In the end, a child with his mother sits beside Akashi while Bokuto and Osamu sits the chair in front of Akashi. Bokuto and Osamu keeps on glaring at each other while Akashi is just listening to what the priest is talking about. After the mass, they're about to hold Akashi's hands, but they keep on pushing each other, causing Akashi to walk ahead. You fucking owl, stop arguing with me, and stop pushing me. I'm hungry. Let's eat at the fast food near Etatsumu, Osamu. If you get what I mean, a sneezing face. Osamu glanced at Bokuto. We'll be eating at the place where they're selling onigiri. Akashi likes them, but Akashi loves to eat at the fast foods, especially during lunch, and Akashi loves to eat onigiri with more meat. How about we eat at McDonald's? Your wish is my command, kitten. Sure, my world. Hey, he's not your kitten, and he's not your world. Stop that. Let's hurry because I'm hungry. They drove towards the nearest McDonald's. Go and order, Bokuto. Why me? Why not you? I drove here, I'm tired. Fine, I'll order. Oh, let me join you. I'll join you, Akashi, because Osamu seems tired. No, I'm not tired. You just said you're tired to order. You're just imagining things. I'll order. Now sit, the both of you, and behave. Bokuto and Osamu glared at each other, but still they followed Akashi's command. They're kicking under the table while glaring at each other. Akashi arrives and put what he orders and sit beside Osamu and across to Bokuto. They're just eating casually and Osamu finishes first. While eating, Akashi almost choked because Osamu puts his hands above Akashi's thighs and slightly caressing it. Akashi looks at Osamu, who's looking at his phone and smiling like he did nothing. So Akashi, where do you want to go? I want to go home. I feel so tired. Oh, I want to spend more time with you. Well, I'm free this Saturday. Let's hang out, smiling face with smiling eyes. Are you sure? I also misses hanging out with you. Saturday then, smiling face with smiling eyes, smiling face with smiling eyes. Osamu removes his hands above Akashi's thighs and holds the glass with cold drink in front of him, and he slowly moves his hands up and down, causing Akashi to look at him. What are you doing, Osamu? Nothing. You look like you're masturbating the glass. Bokuto-san. It's true though. Osamu just smirked and let go of the glass. He trails his hands towards Akashi and slid his hands inside the latter's shirt. He touched Akashi's stomach with his cold hands. Akashi gasped because of the cold hand that touching his stomach. Are you guys done eating? Smiling face with smiling eyes, smiling face with smiling eyes. Yes. Let's go home. Seems like Akashi is really tired. Okay. Osamu smirks at Akashi before removing his hands inside his shirt. Osamu drove toward Akashi's house because Bokuto left his car there. When they arrived there, Osamu decided to have a sleepover. Don't you have your own house? I have, but I'm afraid of ghosts. Bokuto just looks at Osamu and shook his head. Akashi, can I talk to you? Sure. Without Osamu. Why? It's important. Tisk, fine. Osamu enters the house and just sit on the couch. Akashi. Yes, Bokuto-san. I have something to tell you. What is it? I like you. I said I like you. I don't know when, but all I can say is I'm really sure that I like you. I can't get you out of my head. So Akashi, do I stand a chance to be your boyfriend? Bokuto-san. To be honest, I love you. And months ago when you said that you have a boyfriend, I was about to confess to you. But you said that you can't imagine yourself being in a relationship with the same gender. I wasn't sure about my gender that time. I'm still confused, so I said that. I love you Bokuto-san, I love you too Akash, but only as a friend. My feelings for you fade away month ago. Now I love Osamu. I'm so sorry Bokuto-san. It's okay, at least you told me your true feelings, just be happy with him okay? It's my fault that I let the chance slide in my hands. I'll let you go though you're not mine. Now go inside and confess your feelings towards him before it's too late. Thank you Bokuto-san. No problem, just make sure you're happy. Bokuto turned his back on Akashi and walks towards his car. Once he entered his car he cried and he drove towards the bar though it's still afternoon. Akashi enters his house and he saw Osamu sitting at the couch while looking up. He looks he's preventing his tears to fall. My Sam. Oh Akashi, does your boyfriend left already? Boyfriend? Who? Bokuto, he confessed to you and you said that you love him. I heard you say that. And did you hear the continuation? Huh? I said that I love Bokuto as a friend. Oh as a friend. Okay, won't you ask who I love romantically? I won't because of 2 reasons. What reasons? First I'll be her and second I don't give a fuck because I'll make you mine no matter what. Akashi wrote something on his hands and walks towards Osamu and settled himself at Osamu's lap. But Maya-sam I want to tell you who I love. If that's what you want then fine. It's also okay with me so I'll know who I have to kill. No killing Maya-sam, I'm just kidding, so tell me who's that. Osamu didn't finish what he's talking about because Akashi kissed him. I love you Maya-sam, I love you too, I mean I love you too. Osamu pulled Akashi closer and kissed him again. Oh by the way I'll show you something. What is it? Akashi smiled and placed his fist in front of Osamu. There's a word there. Press. Osamu pressed the word and Akashi raises his middle finger, it says press so Osamu pressed it. Akashi flipped his middle finger and it says pull so Osamu pulled it though he's really confused what's going on. After pulling Akashi opened his hands revealing the word that makes Osamu's world to stop. Fuck me hard Osamu Mia, so are you in or not? Osamu didn't said anything but he carry Akashi in a bridal style. The end of episode 9.